Right? What? Because I got raped so many times, and I was kidnapped, and these two cops burned me up, and then I got killed my friend, and this doctor and this other guy, I told me to kill myself. What the fuck? I want help with that. I started up now. Sue the fuck out of their institutions. Keep the money put towards my Uranus project, or the Neptune project. Which one's better about the scientists at NASA, and like Adam Savage, and Elon Musk, and Donald Trump. They put together what I said to do with everything I sent them to the White House, to Pennsylvania Avenue, 1600, Washington, D.C. Take all of that, put together, don't call me crazy. Take all of that I sent you, go to the scientists in NASA, and figure out how to put that plan in action. Grappling hooks, snag a rock, got a spring on it, it's gonna snap, you need a spring to not jerk the circuit part, can help you decelerate sometimes. Or grab a rock that don't break, the tether don't break, super strong, carbon nanofiber, long threads, super strongest material you got, big old cables of it, and a grappling hook that take a fucking rock, and hey, you can spring your fucking ship around, or orbit around the rock. Hey, I'm over it, I'm dead in direction, check towards your quick, let go. After you turn around in space, down in deep space, hey, orbit belt, Cooper belt, shit like that, take your little ship, grappling rock to a rock, hook it, swing around to your right direction, and let release. And guess what? You go in that direction. Okay? Celestial mechanics. You can turn your ship around all kind of directions out there where you find big chunks of rock and ice and all that shit. Go around where the fuck there's the cold places. That habitat is going to be okay. If it goes past Uranus and needs to turn back, you can just snag a rock, rotate around, and sling yourself right back around, back towards Earth at your speed. Thank you. That's how you do a U-turn in space. Thank you. U-turn in space. And when you're flying real fast towards a star, once we get to there, you want a guy constantly on that fucking star in the fucking viewport. Clear aluminum's been invented. You got viewports. Glass ones. Big, thick, clear aluminum like they shake the whales with in Star Trek. They make that shit. It's a powder. You put a thing in. Oh my gosh, it's clear now. Oh, wow. And it's aluminum. It's aluminum. Ting, ting, ting. Ice metal. Not glass. Clear aluminum. It's been invented. That's your fucking windows for all your spaceships. Clear aluminum. That's it. And it's only that. Right now, if you want to put a layer of Gorilla Glass inside of it, just in case you lose your outside. Be careful. Radar, lights, things you're getting. You need solar electricity. You need nuclear electricity. You need to pedal your bicycles when you're in an exercise area and keep the electricity from that exercise, that output, a little bit. Every little bit helps to charge batteries, right? Keep your batteries charged. You got your nuclear battery, lots of energy. Keep other batteries for your life support. Run your life support off of your exercise machine when you can. If you can't, you gotta use control with other and use your nuclear battery, which runs down how much you use it. Put your fucking cores in that reactor and slow that reaction down. Shut her down if you don't need it. You shut the reactor down. Only open the reactor when you need it. You got a reactor you can turn on and off. Okay? Fusion. Fission reaction, much easier to turn on and off than fusion reaction. I think fusion reaction, much more difficult to control. Easier to control on gravity than it is on Earth. But nuclear, old-fashioned nuclear fission batteries, those can build a pretty decent sized one, 8 feet long, powers a fucking whole city, for like 100 and something years. Plenty of time to take that thing all the way out to the next star. It takes 80 years to get there by my plan. 80 fucking years. They say it takes centuries to get next star. You forgot how to accelerate out of a system using a bunch of gas giants to accelerate yourself and nuking the back things once you get clear of where the radiation poison is going to be. And you can accelerate you can take that fucking, use mass drivers, sling a little, take a small asteroid and run out a giant one, put your fucking your fucking bunker back on it, and mass drive it on your side, and particle accelerator on your side. You got particle accelerator thrust, mass drive thrust, and you get your nuclear back thrust. Put some rockets on it if you want. You can need some. So, big rockets, they're like Saturn rockets, and you're gonna get your fuel in the outer system. If you want to scoop up some of fucking Uranus's hydrogen on your way out there, you've got plenty of oxygen from the water. You just need to electrolyze it into separate hydrogen and oxygen. You keep the hydrogen put in the fuel tanks. You need separators for that. You need your factories to smelt shit. You need rock arms outside, grapplers outside to grapple fucking rocks to fucking rotate you. I'm returning. Hey, returning! Same speed, I returning. in space. We're turning in space with nothing. The fucking, hey, curve our fucking gravity around with no planet. We're turning in space. We're not using the Earth. Hey, it's fun out there. You gotta have balls. To race to the stars, slapjack ships. We're fucking slap together some fucking ships and go the fuck to find our neighbors. They're kind of waiting for you. You get there, they're like, hey, welcome here. We're having the place. There's a gas on it. Kind of far out from it. Hard to find. It's got moons around it. A bunch of them. They're pretty. Light it up. Welcome back. Remember you. Here's your planet. We're the boy out here. Next star. You can right toward that star with your ship. Just great speed. You know, curve around a little bit, I guess, miss it somehow. Once you get close to it, miss it. You got a bunch of speed going more acceleration towards the star. You tell towards the star, like you're going towards the star. You fucking badass. You just go to the next star. Pick one. Head towards it constantly. Now, when you're moving really fast, like warp speed, or like really fast, warp speed, you know, pick your star, put it in the center of the viewport. Have a guy stand there and have a guy stand on either side of them. Y'all keep that motherfucker in the viewport and take shifts. Y'all can't lose that star. You're slipping that fucking thing. That's how you navigate between stars. You want to hear that shit again? That's how you navigate between stars. You keep watching it, motherfucker. You don't have navigation shit. Okay? You got balls to go. I do. I'm Timberly, and I got balls to go to space and slapjack a ship and get out there and fucking terraform some shit with a nuke bomb and take the fucking gas giants and light them up, make little worldlets on the moons. They thaw out and make little habitable planets. You can colonize very easily habitat and put water on them very easily with the ice chunks floating around them gas giants. So we got ice chunk moons. You just change the structure of that with mass divers and barcode elevators and shit like that. Railguns and shit. You just sling that fucking ice off in like a cart railgun, like a chainsaw, right? But with like little scoops. Sling a rock. And the thing rocks a chunk of ice at it. Pelt that motherfucker with ice. And it hits it and fucking goes off. And fucking hits it and fucking hits it. It's heat. It melts. Way too hard. With a giant one, you'll crack a crash. With small ones, yeah, just throwing ice meters at it. Steady. Let that robot work. You got robots. Make robots that make robots. 3D printers. You got factories. A bunch of different kinds of 3D printers. A bunch of different kinds of minerals. Get smelters. Lasers to like take your asteroid ore. Shit like that. Find systems of asteroid belts. How to terraform. How to go out there to the stars. Hitchhiker's got a galaxy I'm telling you about, Bob. They go to the stars and light. Go to the stars and light spreading humans around. The necromongers go to space with drugs. You hear me? Necromongers, we go to space with drugs. Okay? We are birthing worlds. We are the creators of the world, not the destroyers of the world. And move out a little twisted. I am Riddick. It's an animal thing. I can't help it. You can't cage me without the cage killing me. I will skip the cage any way I know how. Whether I have to drive and walk through hell, get there, I'll get there. I know how to do it. I'm not a Hitchhiker. Gotcha. Alright. Solar sails are good as soon as you pass a star. Mini star too. You light up Uranus. Solar sails move you right there. Most, small ship. Giant ship like asteroid with like a mass diver and a building back. Hey, sails ain't gonna do shit for that. Not much. A little bit. I don't quite try. You're already moving fast. You're moving that thing past it to go out the system. It fell towards Venus. It's on fire. You have to pass that close. It's got to fall towards it. You get turn close. You're shooting on one side. It should be okay. Start shooting on one side. Stop rotating the ship. Pass it on one side so shooting like it help. It shields you from the heat. Yeah, leave some more like material thing on one side. Hot on the inside a little bit at a time. With your fucking robot that goes in and rises it, brings it back and fucking puts it in your like thing, fucking laser, fucking separating shit, fucking you do chemical shit with these, you can inject different stuff to it, right? You get to that kind of factory. AI control line, fucking shit. You got fucking people to do stuff. Make your compartments completely like a motorized. Like your little ship, you got your compartments that have to separate and reform. You got shit that breaks apart and put that together in all kinds of different ways. Universal fucking shit. You can analyze shit, build shit. You got factory make shit. You got fucking supplies on out there to teach you further. Fuel out there, water out there. You're not gonna die. Plenty of pneumonia and water. Take some dirt, seeds, don't pollute your dirt. Keep it crop-like. Rotate your crops. Get different crops. Everything you need. Take some animals for pets or food to like breed for food. You're rotating like a bunch of pods on a circle all the time. And when it's ships like this, solar cell ship that you solar cell, big old fucking solar cell. Since you pass star or get lit up gas giant, your solar cell ship faster. You fall towards gas giants to gain speed. You just keep taking your fucking slow ass ship and you keep accelerating it towards stuff. You can stop at a star if you want. Do your boom and a bomb in the back towards the star. Shoot that radiation laser at the star itself, not any habitable planet or any ice that you're going to use. It lets off your radiation. You go radiation toward the thing. You're just not only pushing it. The ship is pushing all radiation that way, with the bomb is exploding that way, with radiation that way anyway. And as it's coming down the planet, it's radiation that way. It's coming. By the time you get there, oh, you just radiated the whole planet. Don't do that to any habitable planet or planet that's going to be habitable. Do that to stars, maybe. If you don't want too much radiation, it'll go in the star. It can't come out. It'll stay in the star. But with the elements in the star, it might make it a color, but I mean, might not. It's just so small amount of it. Stars like, yes. Compared to us, compared to like gas giants. Check it out. The gas giant look like one of the mini star system. The moon around it. Yeah. The moon's around it. There's your Earth's little Earths, less gravity than Earth, habitable surface temperatures you can walk around on. Surface temperatures you can walk around on and breathe. If you put oxygen on them, putting ice on them, all out and ice on everything, and it gets in the ground, and releases gas. You might need to, put some life on it to like make life. It's carbon dioxide or just like that, dry ice. That's out there in the deep system, but you fucking light up Uranus or Neptune, and it's gonna do stuff. Neptune's got rings, so you got chunks of ice and stuff like that you can use. In the rings, you can collect that with a little slow-moving orbital thing that you clean up your system and make shit out of it. 3D printers, edgers, little factory robot things that start injectors and fucking things that move things around through airlocks and stuff. Little airlocks. Figure all that shit out. It's doable. It's doable. Functional. Y'all can do that shit, right? We got the tech for that. We got all the tech to make that shit. Can we do something simple like that? Make like one little thing that can make a bunch of different shit. 3D printer, like, hey, we're gonna smoke this fucking iron, pour it, 0G, rotating. You got little gravity for rotation. You spin the whole ship. You don't have a ship with a ring on it that spins because you have to have a gasket there. That seal where it rotates, and the ship don't rotate. You have somebody to seal that. I'm just pushing my mind on that fucking for decades. Follow the whole fucking thing. Take a little comet, not a comet. Take an asteroid. You work a hollow out the inside. You tunnel into it, and you work hollow out the inside. Make a habitable space inside. Spin the thing. It shouldn't fall apart. Maybe not. Maybe not scorch the outside of it real good. So you're solid metal hole. And guess what? Nothing's gonna hit that and be like through. Just not bumping another on the face. Small ones. Don't run anything big. Little rocks. Yes. You're fine. Keep everything behind it. That's your shield. You got a bomb in the back. Put your particle accelerators on either side. Mass drivers on each one. You got rockets. Top and bottom. That whole contraption. In the back, it's all the lines on the back. And you keep that whole thing behind the asteroid. Not sure how big your asteroid's going to be. I try as small as asteroid as possible to like hide all that shit in front of it and break stuff into. You need drills and all kind of shit. You gotta be able to have grappling hooks. You need maneuvering busters on all your components of your ship that can break apart off of the asteroid if it needed to. You want to make that thing to the back of it real good. But if you got them little pods, you got like a bunch of little living areas that rotate on a circle, and you don't have like an asteroid in front of it. Gives you a small asteroid shield in front of it. An asteroid belt pick you a good sized asteroid about the front size of your ship. But then on it, you don't know when you're running a rock. Unless you got kill guys with them like a plate plates. I'm not sure which way to go about would be best. To have like things sticking out inside, like see where you're going. Right in the middle, put a view plate or something with a guy or like a robot to like look out there and watch and keep track of radar and lasers and all that shit. Going to the gas cloud, sonar. Gas clouds exist in space. Not in deep space, they're ice clouds. Nebulas. Nebulas and gas clouds. oceans. I've never really, maybe you're barely above what normal space is. Feathery shit. I'm not sure about all that stuff. He tells a guy in the galaxy that it's not all inclusive. Written by a guy on Earth back in the day before he left the planet. Man, you get the science way out in my books, my theories, my movie videos. And I was crying. Everybody fucking hates me. No one wants to represent me or take up for me and my cause. We need to go to stars. Quick. The cat is coming. On biological life. Silicon Brothers show up and say, oh, he got 2 Vatican's. We're confused by that. We thought we only had 1 Vatican. It's going to confuse us. We destroy religion because we're a computer and we're logic. We destroy civilization with religion. You got 2 religions, we got to destroy it twice, we got to figure out which one's right. You got 2 religions, we got to figure out which one's good or not. They got good and bad. The devil. Devil's Vatican. Which one's better? Vatican or Devil's Vatican? They're going to spend about 1,000 years to figure that out. And they're going to have a war with Magog and Gog to figure that out, fight each other, and we win that war. Because it's a computer game. Okay, here's your resurrection technology. They give us a fucking thing. They pause bodies out in a matrix, put your head into, like, and it's a gift from them. They're just like, hey, we're going to take you out and give you this. What happened? We're about to book back there. What do you mean? AI shows up with a resurrection. Like, oh, we have to AI develop it for us. One or the other. Our AI develops it for us. It's a gift from heaven. The ability of man to make a mind like that. There was out from like what I run, which y'all know. And it goes, hey, this thing, little first, and animal machine next, and hey, resurrection technology next. You got heaven here, you got hell out there in the outer system. Your sins to hell. You go there and sit at it, look at it for a minute. It's pretty out there. I'm out there. You can go out there and walk. Airlock. Air's right. You got to walk around. It might be hell, it might not be hell. Depends on how shitty the planets are all out there. Some of them might be nice, some of them might be shitty. Ganymede, shitty to live on. If you're like pressure, I wouldn't want to walk out there, dude. It's a methane atmosphere. You can drop an ice chunk in that ice is heating up and separating water, oxygen, and that heat, and that methane, fire. You want to light up Ganymede, make a real hell. The lake of fire. Just drop ice into it, periodically. It burns. It stays down there and burns. Spreads around. Yeah, call it. You're looking at the lake of fire. Oh, the ocean of fire. Look, it's the real hell. Don't nobody jump in it. It's there. Ganymede. If you need to use methane to fuel your shit, do it before it lights up in the hell. A comet hits it. Comet hits the moon of Ganymede. Comet might hit our moon too. It's going to take a chunk off of it. Part of the comet's going to hit our planet after a piece of it breaks off the moon and goes past the moon, hits the planet. That's going to happen to our planet soon. Sooner than you like. We need to get off our planet and go turn up one of them other outer planets into make a little worldlet out there and go settle that shit as best we can before a piece of Earth gets devastated and we gotta do ecological cleanup. Do that. And people die making this space race. Yes, it's deadly. Space is deadly. It's got dozens of things that can kill you, millions of things that can kill you, a bunch of different ways. You get lost out there in space amongst the fucking solar system. If you want to go out there past the planet, you're gonna need a good fucking thrust all the way out there as best you can with fucking every fucking thing you got, every kind of propulsion you got. You fucking get out there with everything you got, and you use all the gravity wells to accelerate yourself away from the sun, to drop into the outer planets, to fall away from the sun, to fall out of the system, to go to the stars. You can get to your neighboring planet in 80 years. There's a gas giant there, waiting for you to light it up. There's a gas giant at the next one, a couple of them, bunch of worlds, and you can stop there. You don't have to go, continue on. If you go past the second one, you'll die. Maybe it's the third one. Maybe it's the seventh one. I'm not sure. One of those. Yeah, it's either second, third, or seventh. I'm not sure. 6 days rested. Not sure how far to go. We find a stopping point. Crew that goes out there, that furthest crew, that first crew that goes out there, bashes hardest, that generational ship mean, not that fucking asteroid with the bomb in the back and all them sunrays and mass drivers and shit. Camelize that thing. Fucking throw your mask at that sun. Spray your fucking shit. Fucking everything at it to slow your fucking shit down if you want to stay in that first system. You find a bunch of gas giants out in that first system, stay there. We're coming. Earth's coming. Stay there. Do what you can to terraform, survive, light up all the gas giants if you want. We'll be there soon to expand. We are having fruitful and multiply issues. And we need planets to farm, live on, have clean energy from a stationary object with moving air around it, causing static electricity. So running current down a wire. That is the positive side. To like the wire going down the ground comes out. This is the negative side, and that's how you get clean energy. The way of God's static. Don't move it. You don't have to move. You don't move in parts. You can't maintain it that much. Just build it and let it sit there and fucking generate electricity to power whatever the fuck you want to power with it. And out there on the planet, you can build that with your. If you have that ship that's got all that fucking factory shit on it, you can better get all that shit by the time you get there. You gotta be able to, have different things to do, that kind of stuff. So you have to take like lye. You have to take like different chemicals out there with you. Basically take everything I listed in my book. In quantity enough to do like your chemical process for metallurgy that you need with your lasers and your different equipment inside your fucking modules, your scientific habitats. You need to have a couple of different life support habitats because you might lose one life support habitat by some accident. You don't want to habitat. One of the modules in there, only one be your life support pod. Because you might get damage on that pod, on that side of the ship from some rock or some event or some asshole doing something wrong with some measurement or something. And oops, I fucked it up. I jerked it off the side with my grapple. Oops. Look, I need another one. If that goes down or you lose it, if it breaks off the ship, get it back quick. Fix everything inside. Quick. Get it attached quick. Attach it first. Grapple it. Whatever. You need grapples on the side of the ship for grabbing rocks to rotate, change their direction. That works. So that's the thing you gotta do. Grapple rocks. You know what shot is? I got an asshole! Well, gonna die. Now there's no rock passage somewhere. Way out there in the keeper belt. You got big old fucking rocks. Why? Make yourself a little binary. You mean my binary taken by a cable? Which way do we gotta sling off? I don't know. You might make towards Earth. You might keep going to stars. You guys ready to go back? Televised everything. It all needs to be on TV. Everything's gotta be fucking real live, like live TV. We just got a data packet from this fucking pod. Hey, you guys ain't gonna believe this shit. We fucking found ET. You got like a little fucking. He got some fucking little. He got like a little. Come up with a little. Got an asteroid. Looks like ET. Come up with a fucking actual asteroid in your bare hand in the pod from space. Like, hey, I got a little asteroid doll. Looks like TG, don't it? People wonder if you made it or found it. Did you make that? No, I found it. It was made like ET. I found it. Look just like him. Look at his face. Carved right in it. I found it. I found the ET asteroid doll. Big prize for who finds the ET asteroid doll in the asteroid belt. There's one of those out there. One of those out there. It's the ET asteroid doll. It's this big. Grand prize, whoever finds that, it's $1 million. Finders keepers. Shit like that happens in the future, I guess, with the asteroid belt. You got people out there, habitats, just trying to chill out in the asteroid belt and mine them so people can jet out there, but take some raw materials out there instead of having to like cobble shit. Set up factories out there to like make buildings and shit, fucking pods and whatever fuck. It's out there hanging out in it. You got a centenary factory that you send out system. You're trying to send one generational ship out system. And you're trying to supply that motherfucker constantly with everything you got, upgrade with everything you got if you can. Okay? If you got a chance to like slingshot something out there, some kind of something, UFO space you get from the aliens or got from the German scientists that discovered, remember, like MIT guy or some other country got it. Hey, we got an idea. We got a nuke. Just like saucers. I'm gonna go Uranus and make our own worlds. You are the great leader. You'll open our place to the side. Fuck all these assholes around us. Let's put a neutral zone around us. Let's say put a barrier around us. Let's say it's a neutral zone. It's a war-free zone. That's a just don't fuck with me zone. Why do they say don't fuck with me? They got a secret? Or is he just some maniacal madhead that wanting to starve his people? What's going on with North Korea? figure that shit out. We world peace. Every nation's going. He's got a team to put together to go to fucking Uranus 2 if he wants. Right? We need a team to go out there. Look, everybody gets out there. Only one good set of what ships gonna conglomerate together to like try to like escape the system altogether with like solar panels and solar cells and something like that. Particle thruster, particle accelerator thruster, and railgun mass ejector thruster. Or you're grabbing hooks in a little factory to like cannibalize whatever the fuck you need to make shit. It needs to be miniaturized. A fucking bunch of 3D printers, different kinds, different materials. You need to like take part of this and do it here and different shit. They need to be accessible outside space, inside space. Not sure. Like airlocks, I guess. And all your airlocks have to be good. There's a lot of fucking airlocks on the ship. Well, maybe put that section in a different section. You know what I'm saying? Hey, entering the factory section, too many airlocks in this section. Everybody got to wear a spacesuit in here. But you try to do your work best you can. You can. You can do it. You have patience. You have ingenuity. Mankind, don't fail us now. This is our ass. We fuck this up. We go to the stars. We don't. We got to make heaven to be able to advance ourselves enough to manipulate time to actually be heaven. To be that heavenly thing that created everything to begin with. It's a circular thing. Okay? We got to go build heaven in order to have the power to create the earth later on. It's twisted how it works. They're up there waiting for us in the afterlife with all power, like mind and breath and all that shit. But like, we never get there. Like, if we get there, we gotta get there. If we don't get there, they have to like rescue us all at once, and the world dies. And everything on it dies. And it's not really heaven. At that point, it's just the afterlife. Which, you don't want to go in the afterlife. You don't want to stay, you want to stay alive. You want to help mankind go to the stars and be mankind for at least 1.4 billion years before we move the Earth to the other side of the universe. Our little section of the universe that we got away from anything else that's out there that could bother us. We meet some friends. We know where they're at. They're far. They're far away. But you can get to the next star in like 8 years with this plan. This conglomerated fucking fisticuff fucking damn. This dude fucking came up with a plan. Don't forget to grab them hooks.